So what is up, guys? We'll be playing with the Shadow Dragons in today's PvP episode. So obviously this is Omega Shinron when he's fused with the balls, and his abilities include ultimate art card, gets an extra 30% damage added. He gives GT characters an extra 20% to their base strike, and Apex Shadow helps with you increase your own Dragon Balls by 1 when the battle starts, which is good. So you start with 1 Dragon Ball so you can get a quick Dragon Rush in if you need it. And he also has another effect where he applies 30% damage inflicted for a 15-time counter, reduce damage received by 20% for 15 times, and then 10%. So that's nice. So every time he enters the battlefield, this effects will reset it when the character switches, but when you put him back in, then he's good to go. And then he also has Shadow Dragon Paralysis. Then he applies the following effects to the enemy when this card lands a strike or a blast art attack. So when he hits one of these, you can inflict poison, bleed, or paralysis. The following effects occur if you have GT members. So obviously this is a GT dragon stat thingy. So this will get 50% to inflict poison and heavy bleed, landing a strike or blast art. The following effects also occur if they're Shadow Dragons. So obviously playing a full Shadow Dragons, you get all these special 20%, 50% effects. So that's very nice of Mr. Shinron. Believe it or not, Ice Shinron is new to the game. He just dropped with Nova Shinron. So again, a little bit of the dragon. His special main ability is you draw a special move, restore your own ki by 50, 40% damage inflicted for a 40 timer count, and then you shorten the substitution so you can tag out. Then it says reduce the enemy's vanishing gauge to 0 so they lose a chance to disappear. So that's a good thing. So that's a nice little tech for his main ability. He also has Upper Hand and gains the following effect when he enters the battlefield. 70% damage inflicted, cannot be sacked. Reduces damage received by 35% for 15 seconds. -5 to own strike and blast art cards for 15. Then inflict enemy tag is a girl with attribute downgrade plus 30% to all art costs for a 3 timer count. So that's nice. And also, while this character is on the battlefield, seal enemies strike arts when enemy switches characters. The seal arts cannot be used for 3 seconds, so you kind of avoid a strike barrage. He has a Diabolical Dragon effect, applies the following effect to the enemy every time when faced with the enemy. Reduce ki by 15, inflict attribute downgrade, damage received for 15 timer count, inflict attribute downgrade plus 2 to substitution count for a 15 count, and then you inflict more attribute downgrade 50% to vanishing gauge recovery for 15 timer count. So you should be able to reduce a lot of stuff on your opponents, which is good. And then it has an effect against Goku. Oh, this is for Legend Road. Never mind that. Screw that effect. Ignore that. And then you have Nova Shinron. Very nice, very nice. His abilities include Face Off, afflict all enemies with no switching for 10 times, destroy all your own and enemies' cards, and then you gain a 20% damage inflicted for a 20% count. So you get extra 20% added to your damage count. Restore your vanishing gauge so you go back to 100. Increase own art cards, draw speed by 1 level for 10 timers. So that's how you continue your onslaught of attacks. And also he gives anything Shadow Dragons blast defense as well, as long as base strike. So that gives him 32 to all the Shadow Dragons. I couldn't agree more. He has an effect, same as Almost Ice, 70% damage inflicted. Cannot be staggered and then reduce damage received by 25%. Additional plus 10% to strike damage inflicted per Dragon Ball you possess for a 15 timer count. So for every Dragon Ball you have, you get an extra 10% added. So you can add up almost 60% to 70% of damage on your strikes. Also apply the following effect to GT characters. 50% to ki recovery, 15 timer count, and 30% to vanishing gauge recovery. So you can get your vanishing gauge up to substitute. Then Combat Discipline applies the following effects to self according to the number of timer count elapsed with current character. 3 count elapsed, 20% damage. 5 count, increase art card draw seed by 1. 8 count elapsed, restore ki by 50. So according to the number of timer counts elapsed with current character. So if 3 count is passed, you gain 20% damage. 5 count pass, you increase art card's draw speed by 1 level, so you draw a little bit faster. And then the 8 count says you can restore 50 ki, so you don't have to do a charge and continue an onslaught of damage. So with that being said, obviously, I don't play equipments. I know equipments are a little bit important here for the shindig, but let's get this started with our Dragon Boys, the Shadow Dragons. All right, well, who are we facing? Hopefully, they have good internet. For the love of God, have good internet so I can focus on my tag ins and outs. Okay, Tag Fusion, and Tag Fusion's actually pretty good. Alrighty, let's start with our boy Omega Shinron. My boy's ready to fight. Let's get this going. Ew, that's a blue. Yikes. That is not going to help my case. I'm going to have to tag out when I get a chance, so we got to be prepared for this. They really should just hook you up with people in your area sometimes. For some reason, this is just sometimes the Wi-Fi is almost unbearable. There we go. He messed up. Dash out of it. Okay. And then we add destroy a card. Hopefully it was a good card. Push him back. There we go. Call Ice Shinron. Oh, he did the thingy. And mobilization, so it hit him with the I-beam, so that's good. So Ice Shinron kind of goes by the effects of a strike attack, so you always got to be more prepared for that at the end of the day. I did not have enough juice there. Alright, now I'm about to get comboed heavy here. Yep. Well, there was a little lag there. Wow, he just got all that back. I accidentally pressed the key card, so I'm going to die here. Big bang. Kamehameha. And I'm dead. And there's the game lagging. So we'll hit him with that Rising Rush. Because the game is freaking lagging like a mofo. Nova Power! Well, that almost killed me at the end of the day because I couldn't see crap. There we go. His Vanishing Gouge is down. I thought it was down. What the fuck? What happened? Alright. Shoot him. Oh, crap. Did not expect that. Got him. He messed up there. He shot me. Let's go. Bam. Let's get it. I seem to get my Vanishing Gouge pretty quick. Uh-oh. There we go. Hit him with that, and then give him the beam. Laser beam. So we just got that win, so that was nice. That was a good solid win with Ice Shinron. I thought I limited his oh wait, I forgot I pushed him. And when you push someone back during those things, they get their Vanishing Gouge back up. So you're supposed to do that when you have a lot more cards to do the combo pieces with. So that's what makes Ice Shinron good. Lets you continue like your combos at the end of the day. So that's always nice to see. Omega really didn't do anything. I don't think Omega's really good for the game, I don't think they made him good. If there was a tier list, I don't think he's pretty high on it. Yeah. I'm thinking about this one. I noticed the green. But I don't... Ah, man, is he... Let's stick to our dragons. I mean, this is a dragon video, if I can be honest. This is the Shadow Dragon video. Yep, had a feeling, and there's no blue. Thank yeah. Oh, no, wait, never mind. I'm gonna die. I got this big blue-ass unit. So I gotta kill Gogeta. So now we're about to relive the GT days in this video. Alright, let's see what we got here. Gotcha. So we added a little bit extra there, but it's going to be a hit and miss there. Yep. Oh boy. Oh, that's what he does? Okay. I didn't know what his green did. I know, that's a bad YouTuber. So it's a little bit of a pushback move, which is good. So let's increase our energy here. And with the Nega Bulb, he did not want to tag that out. That's like a low-key Spirit Bomb for the ages. Oh, that tag out did not happen properly. Well, okay. Let's go! Rising Rush! So he's got some bleed on him. I better just choose my ultimate so that stays intact. Ooh, that was a close one. Dragons, go! Yeah, that wasn't enough. Gotcha. Nope. Oh, you got that. Rip. Oh boy. Not good. He might have a blaster on that one. Yep, called it. Ooh, call my shots. Calling my shots. Gotcha. And that's immobilization. Add some extra damage. Substitute count's about to go back up. So he's doing his thing. Yikes. Oh, he's just rushing me at this point. Oh, my tag out system did not work. Special beam! Yeah, Ice Shinron seems to be doing a lot of work, but Omega Shinron doesn't seem like he has a lot of options. But as you can tell, some of the green moves, which are like their little tech cards that they come with, are useful, and I'm usually more of a fan of the counter pieces, if I can be honest with you. So going back to that, high five, thank you for the match, my friend. So understanding what these green pieces are when you're playing this game, if you're new to watching me, and obviously I'd like to go over this. So the whole point about False Allegiance is if you get attacked, it's a counter when they attack you or tackle you or do a strike art. This will immobilize them, but it doesn't give you any combos. If it said there was a combo potential, it would tell you. So I've been getting lucky on my special art. But what I like about this is it destroys all of your enemies' special moves, awakens, and ultimate art cards, which is nice. It's really good, and it's a counter. I am a fan of counters. Just strike counters are very tricky to kind of like see through. So what Omega Shinron was trying to do in his move, Gigantic Blaze, it's supposed to inflict all enemies with 3 substitution count when upon activation, so they couldn't like substitute for another 3 seconds. Then they inflict enemy with attribute downgrade 20, and then it was comboable. So with that being said, if I went up a little closer to the guy, I could do this effect. And if I'm in his face, this would work a lot better because he couldn't like dash out of it. He can't do a vanishing because it would push him back. So that's what makes Omega Shinron's green move actually pretty like good. It's not so bad, but it can be better at the end of the day. And as you saw, we do have Nova Shinron. Consider his barrier like an extra block. Nullify enemy attacks except the Rising Rush. You can't beat the ultimate Dragon Ball. Knocks enemy back from long range if they're at close range. And then you restore your ki by 30%, lets you increase your strike combos. So if they came close to you and you do this move, you push them back and you can do a strike art combo. So obviously I still get to brush up on my skills when it comes to this game, especially with my dash and boosting. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. My first video actually on a couple PvP matches there with that type of team. So y'all be good, y'all stay safe, and I'll see y'all for another video.